Hey, what's up guys, Benny here and welcome to Xbox On. The spring sale has sprung and there's some absolute beauties just waiting for you to grab from the Microsoft Store. So if you're looking for some new Xbox games to play, Henry and I have just a few that you might want to know about.
First up, one of our favourites from the end of last year, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is up for grabs at 33% off. Become one with the Force's Cal Kestis, a Jedi Padawan laying low after Order 66, and team up with other allies to take on the Imperial Inquisitors and their leader, the Second Sister. Level up your Jedi powers, discover iconic locations like Kashyyyk, and experience what is probably the closest you can get to being an actual Jedi without discovering a little green friend who mixes up his words in a far-off forest. The amazingly written story and unreal graphics will keep you captivated, and it's a must-have for Star Wars fans to grab in the sale.
Are you looking for a nice fat slice of story-driven exploration and action to tuck into this spring? Well, we've got it under control with our next deal. 35% off the latest game from Remedy, the studio behind Max Payne and Alan Wake. So they've got a bit of form when it comes to third-person shooters. In Control, you play as Jessie Faden as she unexpectedly becomes director of the FDC, a government agency responsible for all things weird, like fridges that eat people and deadly rubber ducks. But luckily, being director means you can turn some of that weirdness to your side with a magically transforming gun and some amazing psychic powers that add a whole new dimension to combat. Literally, in some cases.
I am the Super Saiyan, Son Goku!
You won't need a Dragon Ball to wish on for this next deal. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is available for 33% off in the Xbox Spring Sale. Play through all the iconic moments of the beloved anime series, from epic battles on Namek to cooking with Chi-Chi. This action RPG has fun levels well over 9,000. Finally control all of your favourite characters including Goku, Gohan, Vegeta and others to take on epic boss battles with destructible environments and perform insane combos with your companions as you play through all your favourite sagas.
One of the best shooters of this generation has fallen in price by a titanic 85%. Yep, it's Titanfall 2. If you're an Apex Legends fan and you've never played Respawn's previous masterpiece, then this is a great time to give it a go. You get an incredible single-player campaign with some memorable set-piece levels. Keep an eye open for Effect and Cause, which is an all-timer. And then, once you finish that, a well-stacked multiplayer mode that'll show you exactly where Apex's PvP brilliance came from.
Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you probably saw all the praise for Ori and the Will-o'-the-Wisps last month. If that left you wondering where to start with this brilliant series, well, A, you're in for a real treat, and B, have we got a deal for you? Right now, you can pick up the first game, Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, for 75% off. It's a gorgeous introduction to the hand-painted world of Ori, with an enormous map to explore. And once you've honed your combat and platforming skills to perfection, you'll be more than ready to tackle its sequel. Oh, and if you're signed up to Xbox Game Pass, you can play both games there as part of your subscription. How's that for a cheeky bonus bargain?
So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap.
Next up, we have The Outer Worlds, a wonderfully cosmic RPG from Obsidian Entertainment. Explore the furthest reaches of an alternative galaxy where you can visit corporate-governed colonies and choose to side with factions all vying for power. With countless choices to make, skill trees to build, and companions to accompany you, The Outer Worlds is an incredibly unique and detailed adventure role-playing game that offers hours of good old spacey fun. And like we mentioned with Ori just now, this is included in Xbox Game Pass too. But if you'd like to own it forever, then pick it up with 25% off right now.
Toss a coin to your Witcher at 70% off in the spring sale. The incredible Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the fantasy RPG from CD Projekt Red, is massively discounted. And honestly, if you haven't played it yet, what have you been doing? Discover a hugely vast and stunning open world as Geralt, a professional monster hunter and all-round badass on a mission to find a child prophecy in a war-torn land. With superhuman skills, abilities, strength to build on to tackle dangerous foes and wild creatures, there is so much to explore in this game. Your actions also have weighty consequences affecting your relationships and more, so act wisely. Or don't, it really is up to you. It's also another incredible title that's available for Xbox Game Pass members as part of your subscription, so play right now or get it for keeps in the sale.
For those more sporty types, or at least simulated sporty types, you'll be pleased to hear you can pick up FIFA 20 for less than half price right now. At this point, FIFA probably doesn't need much introduction, but there's plenty of football content here to keep you busy, like 700 officially licensed clubs to choose from, 17,000 players and 92 stadiums. And modes? Oh yeah, we got them. There's the brand new Volta with its own story campaign and multiplayer dedicated street football, or Career where you can play manager and lead your club to victory, and of course, there's Ultimate Team with the addition of 15 iconic players from Didier Drogba to Zinedine Zidane. That's a whole lot of football, and it's all 60% off in the spring sale.
We are ghosts. We aren't afraid of death.
From football to the foothills of Aurora, time to test your survival skills in Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint and take down your toughest targets yet. The Wolves, led by ex-Punisher himself John Bernthal, are your ex-brothers-in-arms turned rogue and have taken over the technological island of Aurora, so guess who's going to go and sort them out? Dive into this evolving, hostile world either solo or team up with your friends in 4-player online co-op to complete a variety of challenges and missions to eventually discover the truth and take down the lethal powers at B. The latest installment in this iconic Tom Clancy-based series is 70% off right now in the spring sale.
And if a bit of Tom Clancy's what you fancy, how about Rainbow Six Siege for our last offer of today? This is a team-based military shooter which drops 2 teams of 5 into totally destructible arenas. So if your team's on defense, you don't need to worry about the attackers coming through the door, you've got to keep your eye for opponents breaching the walls, floor, and ceiling too. How exactly you approach the objective depends on which operator you're playing as. These are characters with unique combinations of weapons and gadgets that totally change your playstyle, whether it's blowing a hole in the roof as Thermite, or doing a bit of demolition work with Sledge's trademark hammer. Right now, you can get the Deluxe edition for 70% off, which gives you an extra 16 operators from the first 2 years of updates unlocked from the jump, to make sure that you've got plenty of options at your disposal. How does a shotgun that can knock down walls sound? Pretty good, right?
When linked to a Titan, a pilot can only be stopped by overwhelming force, or an equal.
This is just a selection of the deals on offer. There's so many more that you can grab. And to round off this video, here's our list of honourable mentions of other Xbox titles with decent discounts. Ready? Right. Here we go. Deep breath. Borderlands 3, Hasbro Family Fun Pack Super Edition, Gears 5, The Dark Pictures Anthology Man of Medan, Red Dead Redemption 2, Just Dance 2020, Anthem Deluxe Edition, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, Cuphead, Forza Horizon 4, Darksiders Genesis, Journey to the Savage Planets, Rage 2, Devil May Cry 5, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, Sid Meier's Civilization 6, and Wolfenstein Youngblood. Whew, and there's even more than that. Head over to the Microsoft Store to check out the full list.
So that's it for today's roundup of spring sale deals. Make sure to let us know which ones you're going to be grabbing down in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new so you never miss out on another video. Smash that like button and we'll see you next time. Bye.